Hey guys, it's Sunday, February 19th, but because of movie magic, I'm recording this on the 18th, which means Away from the Hills should be playing soon. Sadly, I'm not on my way to see Away from the Hills, but I thought I would take you guys on a little trip to see what it's like in the streets kind of around my campus. But right there and over there are two apartments that I could theoretically be living in next year. I haven't really toured them, which is unfortunate because I'm gonna have to make the decision on whether or not I want to live there pretty much by Monday, and yeah, I don't know. Last time we talked I said I might want to live with this kid who is from Tracy, but it sounds like he's going to be living at beautiful Stonehaven, which is probably not somewhere I'm super interested in being with, and I think his parents kind of want him to have like his own room, so I wouldn't be rooming with him anyway, so that kind of fell through. It's one advantage of the smog is it really leads to beautiful sunsets. The funny thing about my parents is I can't get them to watch this vlog in which I talk about, you know, what's going on in my life pretty much constantly, but they apparently stalk everything else I do on the internet. My dad got a Twitter account pretty much just so he could follow what I do, which makes it kind of weird to tweet, but also a little bit amusing. My favorite part of it is the picture that he chose for his Twitter account. It's as if I was making a joke account for my dad, like the one that was made for me in Toyon, in which it was like a cartoon, it was like a Microsoft Paint picture of me, and Star Wars music played. Oh, Dad. Anyway, the last time I talked to my parents, they mentioned a conversation I had on Facebook about the Away from the Hills show and how I really wish I was going there, and they said, like, you know, if you had a car, I'm sure you'd be here this weekend to see it, blah, blah, blah. And I probably wouldn't because, you know, I'm lazy, and that would be really it's just so much driving. I know it's a 3-day weekend, but still, you just have to turn around and come back. Anyway, I really do wish that I could be seeing Away from the Hills. It's something that I've been craving so much. I really wish there had been a New Year's show. I've tried to explain to my dad on more than one occasion what it is that I love about Away from the Hills, and it's weird. It's weird how much I can't explain to him how much we all care about them. In all honesty, I don't think I would be going to such a highly unaccredited university right now if it wasn't for discovering Away from the Hills in my junior year. All of you who know me really to any extent are probably aware of this even more than I am aware that you know it. That I barely got my act together to graduate high school and come to college the way things were. I don't know how it would have been if there had never been an Away from the Hills. There were many times in my life where I was really just wandering, floating, no real direction. If I hadn't dated Samantha Elsie, it's almost certain I wouldn't have ever gone anywhere in my life. If there had never been Away from the Hills, if I'd never become friends with Perry again junior year, I have no idea where I'd be right now. Which is why it's a really weird concept to try and explain to my dad, or even just to square to myself in my own mind that those same gentlemen who inspired me to continue living my life are still living in the same hometown, which is really one of the key things that all their songs have been about, and I'm quite aware that that information is not lost on them either. And I get it, and it really is difficult to explain to people that I don't think I would have it any other way. I don't think I would have the band break up and all of them try to go to college somewhere. If they did that, it would be kudos to them for all, you know, living their lives, but I would really have to reassess some things in my own life about what I believe about the world and creativity and the human spirit. So, thank you guys. I guess that's what I really wanted to say. And the real reason I've been on this walk this whole time is because I wanted to show you guys this. It's not much right now. In fact, if you go on Google Maps, it's still just a vacant lot. But yesterday, 2 kids in my hall asked me if I wanted to live with them here in what are going to be apartments in fall of 2012. It's right across the street from Kmart and Stater Bros, which if you've never heard of it like I hadn't, it's like one of the biggest grocery chains in the LA basin. I don't know if this is gonna happen. I honestly haven't even talked to my parents about it yet, but I could see myself living with these guys. They're cool guys, they'd be fun to live with. I'm comfortable with them. I'd have my own room, and, you know, I don't know yet, but who knows? This time next year, I could be in one of these fine plywood boxes. And all thanks to Away from the Hills. Guys, it's getting dark. I have to get out of here before I get mugged. Have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and enjoy your day off. You're all getting a day off, right? That's not just me and high school students, is it? I hope you all get days off tomorrow.